Hello elementary teachers. Let's grow food gardens in your classrooms and schools with ease. Last week, I told you all you need is you and your students to grow a flourishing school garden. And yesterday, I told you how to enroll a flood of excited parent volunteers to water your garden during summer. And I promised that I'll talk about the rest of the chores today. As I briefly mentioned in yesterday's video, if your garden is designed properly, the only chore you will need your parents to do during summer would be watering. So Layla, what about weeding, cleaning up, harvesting, pest and disease, and all of that? I'll break each one of these down in different videos. Today, let's talk about weeding. Would you want your parents' community to weed the garden for you? I wouldn't want them to do that. The main reason is they might not know the difference between weeds and bolting out vegetables such as lettuce or arugula who are coming to flower and seed. You don't want them to weed out the seeding lettuce and arugula because when you come back in spring, one of the exciting things you're going to do with your students is harvest and save those seeds. Trust me when I say a lettuce plant changes form drastically when it bolts into flowers and seeds. And I bet you most of your parent community would think that that bolting lettuce is actually a weed because they're not going to recognize it as a lettuce. It's not going to look like a lettuce anymore. Plus, if your garden is planted companionly and densely, and if you have used permaculture methods such as sheet mulching when you were building the garden with your students, all things that I teach teachers in my programs, there wouldn't be any weeds for your parents to have to weed out. And even if there are, you're better off having those weeds in your garden than your parents weeding out the weeds and the non-weeds and messing up your plans for September seed saving. Tomorrow we're going to talk about